What's happening? Alright, it's like, here's something I realized, man, that's really crazy. It's about, spirals. Like, how many things are spirals. It's like, when you flush the toilet, there's a spiral. I mean, even, when you take a piss, man, your piss comes out in a spiral. Uh, you unplug the bathtub spiral. Uh, it's like a tornado. It's a spiral. And then you got a hurricane. It's a spiral. If you look at the universe or the galaxy from far away or whatever, it looks kind of like a spiral. Let me think. When you blow smoke out, or if you're at a fire, it's like smoke travels away in a spiral. It's like if you blew smoke at your hand, it's like one half would cut off one way in a spiral and one would cut off in the other way in a spiral. If you watch the wind, it just spirals around all the time. If Man, I forgot where I was going. Okay, yeah. If you look at DNA is a spiral. So it's like, all right, if you go in the river ever and you put your foot down, it stirs up the water. You can watch the dirt float off in these spiral directions. Or like even like, basically you'd say like a bullet. It's got wind spiraling off in every direction from basically the friction of the molecules in the air. So there's all these different spiral reoccurring themes just in nature, and it's up in the sky, it's down in the water. It's in space, and it's in our DNA. This spiral. It's really crazy. You sit back and you look at it's like, it's back to that most energy efficient design. It's that way for a reason, or everything wouldn't work. Things also kind of seem to circulate or move in a cycle, like that rain evaporates, turned into vapor, and then floats back up into the sky to fall again. There's a circuit, or like the wind gets pushed around in a big circuit. Electricity moves off in a circuit type fashion. Our universe, everything is moving kind of in a circuit, and then everything's shaped like a sphere. It's pretty crazy stuff. Actually, the Earth is kind of in a weird spirally wobble through the sky, supposedly. This is all like, it's all crazy, man. It's all connected somehow. I know that, of course it's all connected, but shit like that be tripping me out. Seeing all this weird reoccurring themes, and I know I'll probably even see more reoccurring themes, because that's just how this stuff works, man. It's all it's almost like a computer program or something. It's kind of creepy. That's when you start feeling like, damn, man, this is really the Matrix. When it like really is almost like truly like the Matrix, like a big computer program. It can be almost broke down that way. That even the the building blocks of life are just basically a crazy computer program that, you know, someone else could just take, like, and print out everything on a computer somewhere else. And it's really crazy. It's like there's some kind of like there's imprints of things. Just if you know how to recognize them when you see them, they'll just be like reoccurring themes, and then you can realize, like, all right, I could see the big result. Where's it coming from on the smaller result, so forth, or you see the small result, then you look the other way and look for the big result on the other side of that. It's like it's weird. Waves, like I was talking about with the whip. Small circular motion in the beginning, at the end becomes a big wave, but a big wave at the beginning becomes a small wave at the end. It's weird. Same type of thing there, man. Action, reaction. For every action, there's an equal opposite reaction. No, this has got something to do with it. All the spirals and all this stuff. It's weird. I ain't figured it all out yet, but this is something I see sometimes. Or like, you know, like just a seed will fall off a tree, and it's like a helicopter seed, and it'll spin like this. You know, like it'll make a little spiral, and it'll float down somewhere away from the tree. That's to help, you know, spread out the next generations of seeds farther away, so this tree can still live without getting its sunlight, you know, chopped out. And I mean, it was designed that way from the beginning, you know, so that's pretty that's not a coincidence. Basically, there's a whole bunch of coincidences, but you know there is no such thing as coincidence, so there's something. It's weird. Can't quite put your finger on it, what's going on, but you know something's going on. Like, it's trying to get your attention. So it's like, and I mean, it's not nothing that's gonna go against what you already know to be true. It's just it's more confirmation that, I mean, sometimes when certain things happen in your life, you'll be like, man, I was meant to be here right at this moment. And then you'll be like, damn, even that, somehow, it's possible, like I said, program. Or some kind of weird simulation going on. Like they say, it's a small world, and it really is just a small world. And I mean, it's even smaller than that. It's so small that we can't see it without the right equipment. What's going on the small scale? But I mean, we could see it if we want to. But I mean, it's still not just with your own, not without technology. So technology is pretty cool, but then again, technology is also at the same time equally scary, because if the wrong people get their hands on it and exploit it, it's very scary. So that's what's going on there on the small scale, big scale. But at the same time, if technology was equally accessible and usable and unbiased, it would be awesome, you know. But they don't want that to happen. That's never gonna happen. That's just I don't know. That their program don't work like that. It works different. It works off the opposite spectrum of things. The ends justify the means thing. You know, it's just like with the circles or the spirals, when the smoke hits something, then one side goes this way and then the other goes this way. It's just like that. There's opposing forces, man. Always, always kind of leaning on one another because it's weird, you know. If one stopped, the other one would lose energy too. It's weird. Something's going on. I'll tell you that. Opposing forces.